The European Union has always been a keen supporter of multilateralism. But multilateralism, as they say, is in crises. How are we going to prevent the next pandemic? How do we regulate artificial intelligence? And what about all these wars and conflicts around the globe? In the Ensured Research Project, we're going to be studying how the EU contributes to global governance transformation.
It's exciting that our consortium can draw on a broad range of expertise. In addition to 6 universities in Europe and 3 think tank partners, we are partnering with the Civil Society Alliance. And moreover, we have associated members in Brazil, India, China, and the United States. And I do believe if we want to find out how Europe can transform multilateralism, we also need to look beyond Europe. This is why I'm excited that we can draw on such a broad and diverse consortium, including non-European perspectives and civil society actors.
So it's a real privilege to participate in this project, and I believe that what sets it apart from the quality of its participants from within Europe, is the reach and the quality of its international participants as well, which is to me also kind of a proof of the commitment of the European Union itself in financing such a project, that it is willing to take on a role that engages with the Global South.
The relevance of a project like this, which is primarily academic in nature, is of course to try and translate to policymakers who are time-starved and who deal with, global governance issues in their own little silos, to contextualize the trends that are impacting the European Union's role in a multilateral setting, and to chart a way forward in order to maximize on the interests that the EU has in an increasingly conflictual world.
I think it's pretty clear that the idea of global governance is contested. One of the really exciting things within this project that we get to do is actually look at how the EU is having this conversation around multilateralism, and how it is or maybe is not shaping this conversation. Among other things, what we're actually going to put together is then some practical advice for policymakers to really look at how they're telling these stories, what kind of stories they're telling, and if there's a way to do this better.